Hey friends, it's dark and it's cold, so let's find something good to talk about. So let me hit you with this question. How many hours are you going to, or did you, work in your lifetime? Okay, special guest, how many hours do you think the average person works in their lifetime?
Total?
Total. It's one of those things most people never think about.
I don't know, 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year. All right, math genius. Till they're 65.
You're on the right track. I saw this the other day. The average American will work 90,000 hours in their lifetime, which puts you right on track. It's based on 45 years at 2,000 hours a year, which is 40 hours a week times 50 weeks, assuming you get a couple of weeks for vacation, assuming you don't work overtime, doesn't take anything else into account. And again, that's people that work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. They have every Saturday and Sunday off. They're getting 10 or 15 other sick days or holidays off. So the average for those people is about 250 days a year. And that's what everything's based on. And of course, we all know some people go way, way, way above average. But a couple other ways to break this down and think about it, my little calculator. If you looked at that 90,000 hours as being 24 hours a day, consecutive hours, it would equal a little over 10 years of your life if you did nothing but work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 300 days a year. In order to get that lifetime of work in, you would do nothing but work, no sleep, no time for anything else. You would spend over 10 years consecutive working.
Wow.
And the sad thing is, too, that 90,000 hours doesn't, of course, like we said, it doesn't count overtime, doesn't count people that work more days, doesn't count any of those things. But another thing it doesn't count is commuting. The time it takes you to get back and forth to work. So if you're working that 250 days that the average person works for those 45 years of their lifetime, that is 11,250 days. And if you had a 30-minute drive to work and a 30-minute drive from work, that would add another hour to every one of those 11,250 days. So that would be another 11,250 hours that you would be in your car just going back and forth to work for the privilege of working your 90,000 hours.
Wow.
And if you break that down and calculate that out, that's about another year and a half of your life, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, to equal that out, that you would spend just in your car commuting back and forth. And that's if you're lucky enough to only have a 30-minute commute back and forth every day. Because I have friends over the years that have had hour and sometimes hour and a half. I had a buddy for several years that had like a 2 hour and 15-minute drive back and forth every day. So,
wow.
What is the point of all this other than to depress you if you have already worked all of these hours? I feel like I did. I just compacted mine down into fewer years. So that's the reason that I'm trying to do what I'm doing now. I feel like I've already worked a lifetime. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but I feel like I did enough. So I'm taking a little break and trying to travel some and do things. And if there's a point, I guess the point is this. If this is what you've done, or this is what you are going to do in your lifetime, assuming you're just average, you should get to do some of the things that you want to do in life other than just work and work and work and drive back and forth to work and get ready to go to work and come home from work and be not in the mood or not, or too physically tired to do anything. So you need to build those breaks in along the way throughout the year if you're still working. Or set yourself up to work to a point that someday you won't have to work anymore. And if you're not in that position, then you've got to build those breaks in and have some enjoyment along the way. Because as you know, none of us are guaranteed that we're going to live to be 90 years old and still be in great shape. We're not guaranteed that we're going to hit that retirement age of 67 or 70 or whatever you choose for it to be, and that you're still going to be able to get out and hike or ride bikes or do whatever it is that you want to do, whatever your dreams and goals were in life. So you need to start working towards those goals, whatever they are, now. Special guest, you got awful quiet.
I'm really depressed now.
Oh.
That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, people don't think about how much over a lifetime, because when you're young and you get that first job or get into the first thing that's going to be your career, it's kind of exciting there for a while. And then years turn into decades, turn into sometimes a lifetime. Although we're in an age where most people anymore don't go and work for the same company for 40 years like they often were able to do in generations past. In this day and age, you're generally going to have several career changes, or certainly several changes through your lifetime to different companies. But still yet, it is a lot of hours. So if you need some motivation to start planning and trying to do what you want to do in life, maybe this will be it for you. Because it certainly is for me. So if you're wondering what to watch next, if you go down the description, you'll see links to other recent videos. Click on one of those, see if there's something you missed, something that interests you, and we'll see you soon.